Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Trade by Numbers. I hope you're already having a great trading week. Now, if you're brand new to the channel, my name is Josiah and I trade stocks and cryptocurrencies for a living. Now, if you hate making money, this is not the channel for you. If you like making money, if you like learning about stocks, crypto, and investing, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell, and give me a thumbs up if you like this content. Do me another favor, share these videos. This is about getting information out to everyone so that we can end poverty in the world. This is not knowledge to sit and hoard. The more people who have this, the more power we all have, and the more money is out there to be made. All right, let's get into it. Where is the market going? There's a lot of people trying to throw some predictions around. In fact, one of the guys I really love, Josh, love your channel. But you said something. You said, I'm not really giving any hard predictions. I'm not answering questions. I'm expanding on the question. Well, we're not doing any of that here. On this channel, if you're asking a question, I'm giving you an answer. If a friend of mine asked me a question, I'd answer him as honestly as I could. And that's what I'm going to do with you. So, am I always right? Of course not. I got no crystal ball, and I'm not a financial advisor. But I'm going to do my best to answer the questions the best I can see them out there. So where is the market going? Well, that all depends on where we're talking short term, long term here. Because we've definitely been trying to gain momentum short term. I've been calling for a pullback, and I still think that could happen at any given time. I am absolutely bearish over the next few months on this market. I think the market needs to come back down and retest some lows. It just does not make sense to me. Let me go ahead and explain that reasoning. All these people out there talking about the market's going to continue to run, it's going to continue to run. Never in the history of the market has the market been in a bull run during a banking crisis. Never in the history of the market has the market been in a bull run with an impending recession coming, which I think we can pretty much all agree is happening. Never in the history of the market has the market been in a bull run with an impending debt ceiling limit coming up. Never in the history of the market has the market ran up. We've had big tech run up, a lot of it 60-80% without a cool off. Never has the market run and not gave us that pullback, especially with all the macroeconomic things going on out there in the economy. We've got tensions with China, we got tensions with Russia, we got all this stuff going on out there on a global stage, and yet you've got the bull people just saying, hey, this is a bull run, it's a bull run because the market's been running up. I think it's a bull trap. I think they want to catch you in it. I think they want you to pouring money into that market so that they can quietly get out and make their money at your expense, and that's not what I want to see happen. Now, does it mean that the market can't move up and then move down and move up and move down? Of course it can, and there's some money to be made in that. But if you're holding a big portfolio and you're thinking, hey, should I be taking some profits? I absolutely think if we get a run up, you're in profit, take some profits. Get that cash ready. Short the market on the way down and make money. Don't sit there with a big portfolio that you were up on and watch it all dwindle away. That just doesn't make sense, at least for me. So that's how I'm playing it. I'm making some money on these moves, but I'm setting myself up for the market that we are heading toward. That's why I've been buying so much UVXY, because I know the volatility is going to come into this market. We're at an all-time low on volatility. So, of course, it's got to come back. It can't just, people's just not going to be afraid. Seriously. So, that is definitely what I'm looking at. Now, what did we do yesterday? How'd the markets close? I was calling for a pullback yesterday. We pretty much ended flat. We had the S&P finished up by 0.03. We had the NASDAQ finished up by 0.18, and the Dow was down by 0.17. It's pretty much flat across the board, just not really going anywhere. Everybody's wondering what's going to happen today with the meeting over the debt ceiling. So that could be the catalyst that could either rally this market a little bit today or absolutely send it spiraling downward. My vote would be on the latter. That's what I think is going to happen. And so I positioned myself accordingly. What did I do? Well, we talked about several stocks yesterday. Baidu was one that I just had to get in on. We've traded Baidu in the past. Keep it on my watch list here. And we got up over $25 yesterday. So I was able to pick up some $123 strike puts at $210 a contract. Absolutely think that's great because we've already talked about Baidu. I think that Baidu could be falling to around that $112 range. And with us up there in the mid 120s, if we just fall down into the upper teens, those are going to print and make very good money on me today. Or for me today, should I say. But I bought those. I think those are going to do very well. What else did I do? Well, I took my UVXY portfolio and I sold some cash secured puts. I sold them at two different strikes. I sold the 350 strike, which were already above, and I got $10 a contract out of those. So that means if the UVXY just stays above $3.50 by close of market on Friday, I will make 2.8% on my money absolutely risk free. And if it drops below it, what happens? Well, I just ended up with some some more UVXY at the $3.50 strike price. And because I got a 10-cent premium, it means I actually have them at $3.40, which, knowing what we're going toward, I'll absolutely love having them there. And the other strike that I sold at was I sold some $4 strike. And you say, well, why would you sell the $4 strike? Because I absolutely see the potential for UVXY to maybe get up over $4 by Friday. If they don't, fine, I'll roll the contract. Once you learn how to roll contracts, this is what keeps you safe when you're out there selling secured puts and covered calls. But I got $45 a contract on those, which represents a little over 12.6% gain on that money if we do see a climb up to $4 this week. If we don't, then I'll just roll them out to the next week. And they'll probably be worth a little bit more, but I'll just be able to buy them back and then sell them out of the next week and even gain on that. I'll have to hold it a little bit longer, but I'll make even more. So that's the moves I made yesterday. I think they're going to pan out very well. Let me know what moves you're making. Do you see something out there in the market that I need to be looking at? And of course, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. And if you want to be able to bounce ideas off me directly, make sure go to the link right below this video. Join the Investors Jumpstart program. Get in the community. Let's start building that out. And until next time, be blessed. And remember, never trade with your emotions. Always trade by the numbers.